Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to 𝗦𝘂𝗽𝗍. This is our definitive, no, this is our final, final episode for this series. And what I'm going to try and do is, in order to rank Paris up to level 3, we need to get a lot of passengers delivered. So I thought I'd do a little route today between 𝗦𝘂𝗃𝗃 Main, Lille Main, Rouen Main, and then drop them all off at Paris. A nice leisurely video today, but primarily what we actually want to do is to get these guys to do some flipping work. So it's quite frustrating, really. They don't seem to be completing jobs in the way that I expected them to. If I look at this here, estimated at 22 minutes past 3, I assume. Estimated at midnight, but I'll be honest with you, I waited all morning. You can see it's just turned 6 AM and they haven't moved at all. So sod them. I've prepped the train. We are ready to go. So let's get ourselves rolling. And what we want to do is have our employees. Well, the reason why I'm doing this is to rank myself up to the next level. If I just show you here, if I go to my level unlock, you can see we're at like less than 600 points adrift of level 5+1. And when we do that, we get 2 extra employee slots. And once I've got those employees, I think I should be able to set up a system whereby we bring everything we need to rank up Paris to level 3 to the Paris warehouse. That's the plan, and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we'll be in a good position to do that, but it's probably going to be necessary to there we go. So his task to deliver flour has failed. Okay, well this is kind of what we're doing. So if we go to my employees list, so he's just wasted his time. That's finally gone through. And it was a waste of time. He didn't deliver anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel that task. And I'm going to create a new task. So this is going to be... See, unfortunately, he can only travel 500 kilometers, which is super short. So we're going to do cargo instead. Now, livestock is one of the things that needs to be delivered. So I'm just going to say from 𝗦𝘂𝗃𝗃 farm, you can see it produces, I think that's grain and livestock. So we're going to go from there. Oh, now that's interesting. That's interesting. We don't have anywhere that accepts livestock. I thought I'd be able to take livestock to the warehouse. Kind of makes sense that they don't accept livestock, doesn't it? So that's kind of thrown that out the window. Let's have another look here at the cities. Paris. So they need grain and they need 20 livestock and lots of passengers. So let's swap that to grain then. Let's go company, employees list. Click on this, create a task. So we'll go cargo. Instead of livestock, we'll go for... Why isn't this alphabetically ordered? So we'll go for grain. You can carry 6 wagons. Oh, interestingly, that doesn't go to the warehouse either. But it does go to the grain mill. Okay, so we'll just do that then. That's pretty much what he was doing before, so that's not too bad. I'm still waiting for 𝗦𝘂𝗃𝗃 to complete her job. She's at 80%. So we'll carry on with our delivery of passengers, and we'll make sure we'll just let her complete her job and see how she feels. But yeah, let's just let this train go past us first. And I think we can go now. Okay, good stuff. So it's quite a long journey, the one that we're going to be taking today. I wouldn't imagine that we pick up 200 passengers, but we can carry 840. So I mean, there's a good chance that we'll be able to do it. Just so long as we can pick up enough people. That's basically it. I'm a bit concerned because we don't seem to have any GPS on the go. So I think game has possibly disconnected our route somewhat. So let's apply that to GPS again. You can see the route we're supposed to be taking. And now I have GPS. Right, okay, good. We got there eventually. So we're going to go past the farm and then enter the main. So let's just see if I've got access to the radio. Don't think we do. No, we've got everything except for St. Quentin main. Oh, there it is. It's popped up. Okay. So services, station access, go back, passenger boarding. Okay, so they're now ready for us, which is great. Get the speed back up to 120. Now the game only seems to save whilst you're on a job, and it will just save randomly. I have sat stationary and waited for the game to save previously, and it doesn't quite seem to do it. So, yeah. Just hoping that it saves after I've set up my employees to do whatever jobs I set them up to do. So, at the end of today's episode, I mean, there's a good chance we could buy a new locomotive, or two. It may be two of the same. It may be two more of these, because they're quite effective. No fuel requirements, obviously. We do have one diesel train still going, but yeah. Pretty good stuff. Let's just make sure I'm going the right way here. Yep. So we've got our chap is driving to St. Quentin Farm. If I go to the world driver map, you can see, no, he's at the Paris grain mill right now. And it seems you can't chain your employees. There you go, they're saving now. So it seems you can't chain your employees to do certain tasks. So I can't say go pick up 6 of these, go pick up 5 of these, go pick up 4 of these or whatever. That's a bit annoying. I'd like that to change, because that's kind of fundamentally the whole point of the system that's in place here. Making them wait in order to making them wait in order to fill up seems a little bit of a waste of time. Okay, so here we are. 𝗦𝘂𝗃𝗃, Maine. Now, do I believe the GPS or do I wait and see where they are directing us? Because at the moment it wants me to go in the far left platform, which is fine. But is that what they really want me to do? That's the question. I'm not going to have a lot of time to switch the switches if that's not the case. See, it switched in. Switched into the next one in. That's okay, we got lucky. We got lucky. We're on the right platform. Right, what's going on here? Closing doors. Okay, have we got any passengers on board? Let me look. My train, yep, 46. Perfect. Perfect. Brakes off. Handbrake off. Throttle on. Away we go. Let's take a quick look at our employee. I think she's still sat there waiting, which is most annoying. Look, it's got 50 loose wagons. Why has she not picked up and delivered? Why is she still sat there? Look, they're waiting for wagons. One more wagon there, and that'll rank up. So why on earth is she not delivering it? It says she's driving, but I don't think she is. She's been sat there for such a long time. She's not moving at all. need to do a job down here, the Paris food processing plant, to unlock that. There's always something to do in this game. That's not a criticism, of course. So a train's broken down, so obviously we're going to have to go around him. I just need to figure out which flipping track he's on. It looks like the left-hand track is red, which means I've got to be on the right-hand track. Correct? Are we in agreement, game? Yes. Wunderbar. Okay, graphic. Graphic or terrific? Whatever. Same difference. This is cool. What do you mean I ignored the horn sign? I sure as hell didn't. I was peeping the horn the whole way through. Perhaps I didn't hold it down long enough. Perhaps you're supposed to hold the horn down from the horn sign right the way through. Yeah, maybe. I'll try that next time. She's 99%. So, this is what I don't get. According to this, she's still there, but if she's at 99%, she must be nearly here. Or maybe she's just waiting for loading. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's why I should rank up the processing time, because it takes... I mean, it takes me 10 seconds to load up, but maybe it takes my AI a long time to load up. Maybe that's what I'm missing. So anyway, there you go. She's completed a delivery of 6 wagons of iron ore to Reims for 34,000. Right, that's good. So, she's made 77,000 a day. That's good, but she hasn't ranked up. That's interesting. I thought she would have ranked up, but no. Oh, okay, so intermediate points only apply to passengers and postage. That's interesting. So that's how you extend her range, I guess. Right, okay. So I'd like to change her task. And I'd like for her to do passenger and postage. We can only do 2 of 2. So how am I going to do this? We'll basically get her to do the route that we're doing now. So that's, yeah, counts for city level, a tick, so that's good. Right, well that's perfect. That's exactly what I want her to do, I think. Oh, hang on. What I'm doing there is just mail. I need to go main warehouse, warehouse. Why can't I now do that? Is it a maximum of 5? She can cope with a maximum of 5. Okay. Why is that not unlocked? What do you mean the route is longer than the maximum employee capable distance? I just set it up 2 minutes ago and you were fine with it. So the distance isn't the problem here. Something else is the problem here. How is that any different than that? Right, so Paris Main is not currently unlocked, so she can't do this route. Let's just have her doing mail then. So no passengers, all mail. We'll test that out. Once we complete this route, we should have unlocked Paris, and then she should be able to do passengers. Hopefully she'll rank up soon enough, and then all going well, she should be able to do this entire route. Ah, balls. Didn't mean to go through here. So we're going to get fined 500 because I'm not slowing down. Alright, I am going to slow down because it's threatening me with derailment, which I don't want. Okay, what's after this? So Lille Warehouse and then Lille Main. So let's get access to Lille Main and services, state. Okay, we're all set and ready to go. Nice cathedral. Use my horn. ignored the horn sign again, but I didn't. You know I didn't. So that's clearly broken. That's not working at all. Oh, what happened? Oh my god. That's so annoying. I must have pressed the Q button by accident there. I've gone through the little warehouse, even though I didn't mean to. Ay. Got sidetracked by so many things then. Going a bit fast. Right, 𝗦𝘂𝗧𝗍. Let's just slow down a second. And let's go 𝗦𝘂𝗧𝗍, services, passenger boarding. Okay, good. So, let's see which side of the track it wants us on. It looks like the right-hand side, so let's prepare to switch. But also be prepared to switch the other way, because sometimes it sends me on a curveball. Yeah, look at that, see? It needs to give you more warning which platform you're supposed to be on, because this is ridiculous. It's almost impossible to predict which platform you're supposed to be at. That's close enough. $38,000 for that. Not bad, not bad at all. Closing the doors. Now break off, break off. Away we go. Let's have a little look at our team and see how they're doing. So she's resting. I don't know what he's doing. Looks like he's en route. We're going to Amen's main. No, I don't think we are, because that's slightly off route. So we're going to Rouen. Rouen is the next stop for this particular train, and we're a long way off being able to get in contact with them. Animal near the track, huh? Where? Oh, this is one of those situations where the animal was right in front of me, but the alert isn't in place. Is that the animal right there? It is, isn't it? Move! I didn't even slow down for that one. Perhaps you don't need to. Right, can I get on to the radio? Starting to get some Rouen stuff coming up. But no, not quite Rouen Main. A little way further to go. Wow, that was lucky. I just caught that out the corner of my eye. Just managed to switch the track in time. That was close. Whew, mamma mia. We'd have been going down here. That would have been an awkward little adjustment. So one of the trains I haven't looked at, but I believe is available, are the ice trains. There's an ice 2 and an ice 3, I believe, available in the game. So maybe, you know, we're not far off 1 million. Maybe we'll have enough to buy one of those. Gotta say, I imagine they cost more than 1 million, but I could be wrong. I think it's odd that we've got automated cars and automated trucks and basically aeroplanes that can almost fly themselves, but we don't have automated trains, despite the fact that trains are probably the best placed mode of transport to become automated. There you go, I've proved it. You don't need to slow down for animals at all now. Right, we should... No, still can't get access to Rouen Main. That is interesting. I'm sure it's the next stop. Ah, no, it's Warehouse and then Main. Okay. We'll bypass the warehouse and then go to Main. Right. So this is the warehouse coming up. There's the main. Services, passenger boarding. Station access. Gravy. How are my team doing? Let's have a quick look. Driver map. Says she's still there. He's resting. He's driving. So is he like... That doesn't really show me where he is then. That's showing me where he's heading to, I think. I don't know. I really don't know. It says he's driving. I don't know where he is. Maybe that's something that is going to get improved with early access improvements. It's not clear right now where he is. Okay, here we go then. Rouen, Maine. This is our final stop before we reach Paris. Where do you want me? It's looking like over on the left, but I can't quite see where on the left. Oh, well, that's weird. Rouen, Maine. Services, passenger boarding. Okay, we're on the right track, but it wasn't showing, was it? Perfection, almost. Right, press handbrake on, press V. That opens the doors. Passengers departing. That's 98,000 we got for that. That's not a bad payday at all. Closing the doors. Release the brakes, release the handbrake, and away we go. Groovy. I'm going to risk a speeding fine. So, we're going to go past the forest, past the warehouse, straight down to Paris, Maine. So stay on the right-hand track pretty much the whole way until we get to Paris. Excellent stuff. I'm going to sneeze. Yep, I sneezed. Let's check in on the employees, see how they're getting on. She's still resting. He's almost there, so we'll see how that goes in a second. Actually, just to check in, let's go world, cities, Paris. At the moment, 4 of 20 wagons. So let's see if he does take some wagons. Let's see how the game interprets that. Does it contribute to ranking up the city or not? Kind of suggests that it won't, but maybe it will if it's the right cargo type. We'll see. We'll find out in a minute. Great shot that. That was a nice shot. So he's delivered 6 wagons of grain for 15,000. Looks like we have an animal on track. Can't actually see it. Okay, that got rid of him. So let's have a look. See here, go to world, go to cities, Paris. Yes, so it does count. Oh, that's good. So we've got 10 of 20 wagons. So he's just going to keep doing that route and dropping stuff off. And that will unlock Paris pretty quickly, I imagine. Good. Okay. So whatever was telling me that it won't apply to the progression of a city rank upgrade must have been because it was the wrong type of cargo that was being delivered. Must have been that. That's good news. That means once I get 4 employees, I'll be able to unlock cities pretty quickly. Don't think it's going to be too difficult at that point. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted that one. Okay. So we don't yet have contact with Paris, Maine. Just a matter of time, I would imagine. So Season 2 then, Series 2 of this game, if we come back to it, if you're interested in seeing more. I will, of course, remove the HUD and drive in a more realistic way. I think that's going to add something to the game, actually. I think that's going to add a lot more difficulty. Certainly I'll be required to pay more attention to pretty much everything. I don't mind that. Kind of enjoy the challenge. And we should be over 1 million by the time we get to Paris. Just need to find an employee who's capable of travelling that distance. That's basically where we're at. Right, Paris, Maine, there she is. So I'm going to go 3 station access, and I still don't know if I need to do this, but I'll do the passenger boarding second, because otherwise it doesn't show you where you're supposed to be, which platform you're supposed to be on. I'm sure we've been to Paris, Maine before. I'm sure we've done this because I remember the really, really long route in. And I also remember that it's difficult to get over to the left. So I think what I might do is move over to the left now and have a bit of an early head start on getting that position. Oh well, that one's actually open. I wonder if you can get in there. No. No, you can't. Right. So let's try and stay sort of centralized. Now, which track am I meant to be on? As route to destination has been lost. Which platform am I on? Ah, typical. I'm all the way over there, look. All the way over on the left. I'm going to have to reverse. That's so annoying. This definitely needs to change. Right. So, at which point can I get access to that side of the track? So, just there, actually. If I'd have just left it on the left-hand track setting, we'd have been fine. But I didn't know we were going over to the left-hand side until it was basically too late. Okay, unreverse. Everything's on left. Brakes off. Here we go. Could you imagine if you were on a train and actually had to do this? It'd be pretty funny. I still can't tell from this point which track I should be on. It's still a little bit ambiguous. Okay, we got there in the end. Paris is fantastic. Look at this. Pretty sure the pantograph just went through the top of the station roof there, but whatever. Get ourselves in position. We've definitely been here before. Why isn't it unlocked? Perhaps we... I don't know. I really don't know why it's not been unlocked. Handbrake on. Passenger door open. Because I commented on how far away the thing is from the actual train. The platform is miles away from the train. Right, so that should be done. Let's go world, cities, Paris. Yeah, we did 114 passengers. So we've got less than 100 to go. 86 to be precise. So it's just livestock that I've got to unlock, and we'll have level 3 in Paris. But what I want to do... Yes, have we done it? We have done it. So I've now got access to 2 more employees. That's perfect. Right. So what I want is max distance. So this has got to be high. It's 2, level 2. Look at this. 𝗦𝘂𝗽𝗽 𝗍𝘆𝗽, and he can also take a lot. This guy's perfect for this job. So we'll take on 𝗍𝘍. Who else is ranked high? Even Holland is a rank 5. What's he rank 5 at? Not the most useful of chaps. Belarusio might be better for us. Or maybe Ada Lethonen. she's got range and cargo capability. So I'm going to take her on. Right, so let's go back to company blah, blah, blah. Go to my train, go to employee list. So what I want you to do... Oh, I need to give him a locomotive, don't I? I don't have a spare. Yeah, okay, so I need to go buy a train. Well, that's okay. We're going to reverse. Because we need to keep driving this train for a little bit longer. Just a little bit further so that the game saves. Otherwise, the employees we've just hired will be lost. And we don't want that. So somewhere around here, there must be a factory that we can pull into, turn the train round, and buy a new train. But where is the factory? I'm pretty sure there was one on the way in. So if I just keep turning to the left... we should eventually get access to it. Right, so I think it's here, isn't it? Yes, it is. If I come off the power... oh, look. There's factories over there on the right, so future mental note, I can reverse straight into that without having to do what I'm about to do. So that's worth knowing. Whether or not I'll remember that the next time I come to Paris is a completely different subject. Now, that's interesting, because I definitely set that to right. It did not turn. Why did that not turn? Look at that. Let's try it again without the thing in the way. Make sure I roll back far enough. I can only imagine I must have been too close to the point to be able to change it. So this train has been absolutely phenomenal, and yeah, I don't mind buying a couple more and having my employees run it. There's no fuel costs, it's fast, it pulls really well. What's not to like? But we're a couple of levels higher than we were when we bought this, so maybe there's a better version of it, who knows? Right, so we'll enter the services. And we'll reverse the train direction. Manage locomotives. Buy locomotives. So there's 𝗦𝘂𝗃𝗍𝗆, and that's 500,000. Holy cow. Well, I'm going to need 2 locos, so let's grab the Eagle. That's for passenger and postage, that type. And I think we are in... Yeah, we're in a 𝗦𝘂𝗃𝗍𝗆 𝗡 at the moment. So let's buy another 𝗦𝘂𝗃𝗍𝗆 𝗡, because that's a brilliant... That does all cargo type, whereas the Eagle only does passenger, mail, etc. So going into a service centre seems to be a good way of saving the game. So let's come in here to my employees. So this is the chap that I've got. He's a 2-star on distance. He's a 2-star on that. So if I put him in, I mean, look at this, the 𝗦𝘂𝗃𝗍𝗆. I should be driving this, but maybe we'll just come and buy another one later. So let's put him on that. Accept the configuration. Oh, look, I can... oh, this is much better to do. It actually tells you something about it as well. Bogies generally have to do with slippage and braking, with a higher power level generally making bogie-related events less frequent and take less time. So let's upgrade that. The chassis affects events that have to do with harsh weather or crashing, with a higher power level making these events less frequent and take less time. So we can only upgrade the bogies. We can't upgrade the engine. Because... Oh, because we don't own it. Yeah, okay, I'll accept that configuration for now. So let's create a task. Let's say he can carry up to 6 passengers. That's really cool. We're basically going to have him run this route. So we're going to go from Paris, Main. How many stops can he have? Does it tell me anywhere? I'm not sure. 3. So he can only cope with 3 stops. Really? Oh, that's horrible. So, I mean, he can drive a phenomenal distance. And why doesn't that count for city level? Why doesn't that count for city level? That doesn't count either, but why not? Why doesn't it count? Right, we'll give him a shorter route. And he's just running passengers. Max intermediate points for passenger postage is 1. What does that mean? I don't even understand what that means. Obviously, we're going to have to try and upgrade that so that he can do more. So frustrating. Right, we'll set him on that task for now. I feel like maybe that's the wrong driver for that route, but whatever. So let's get Ada. Let's give her a locomotive. The FZ18, a very good train, capable of doing much stuff. Let's upgrade everything as best we can, except the configuration. Now, what task shall I have her doing? I would like to have her running livestock, but I don't think we've unlocked. Oh, yeah, it's there, but it's locked. So I need to do a run from the farm to the processing plant to unlock this so that I can give her that job. Okay, so let's go back to the world. I could continue driving this job. Can I put her on this job? That would be the perfect scenario. If I go my train, can I change? No, I think I need to go to factory. Okay. It's a bit frustrating that the controls for who drives which train are outside. Of the train management area. So let's come in here. Let's go manage locomotives. So I can now swap to this one. I'm going to lose all the contracts. And it's going to put me in London. So let's not do that then. Let's change to cargo. And let's get ourselves just ditch the GPS. And we'll come up here to the farm. And then the food processing plant. Because that will unlock it. Then we can have a member of staff doing that job. And then we should be able to rank up Paris very quickly, I would imagine. Quite a long final episode, but it puts us in a good position for Season 2. If you guys are interested in seeing Season 2, then we'll have Paris pretty much on the brink of leveling up to level 3. We should have a decent amount of cash in the bank. We'll be in a good position. We've got 4 employees. It's good. I think we're in the right place. Train has broken down ahead. Okay. Which side of the track is he on? Give me some idea. very foggy and I can't see a thing. Okay, looking good. Hey, I wonder if I could just go into the food processing plant. They've got 2 contracts. Let's just go straight there. That will unlock it straight away, won't it? And I don't have to actually complete the contract in order to unlock it, I don't think. We'll find out. We'll find out. It is proper foggy. Got the fog lights on, so we're all good. I like this game. It's growing on me more and more, I have to say. Even with all its quirks and bugs and issues, I think it's a great little game. If they added a bit more realism, I'd like it even more. Imagine this with like realistic everything. I don't know if that would work perfectly, but I'd like to see it. I'd like to have the option. If there was a hardcore simulation mode, for example, I'd like that. That would be interesting. Right, so let's go Paris food processing plant, services, station access, go back, take contract, Saarbrücken or Dresden? Take delivery? Ah, so they can take bread and meat. Bread and meat. Alright, well, let's have a little look. So they've got bread and meat available. Who accepts bread and meat? Oops. Well, they accept meat. So I could take the St. Quentin warehouse. Maybe that's closer. Let's go to Reims. Let's take bread to Reims. That seems like a good idea. So we go A, food processing, services, take delivery of bread. Oh, they no longer have loose wagons of bread. I thought they just said they did. They just have 2 contracts, but no loose stuff. Okay, so we'll have to take contract 2 wagons. It's not much, is it? Saarbrücken is there. Dresden is... Where is Dresden? Oh wow, Dresden is right at the end of the earth. Yeah, okay, so we're going to go for Saarbrücken, because that's at least somewhat doable. Okay, groovy. Theoretically, that should unlock it, and we're not actually going to deliver it today, unless we actually have to. We're just going to unlock the food processing factory so that I can take deliveries in. That's all I'm interested in, is unlocking the location, not actually doing the job. Because this is like just a bonus episode, just so we can get the employees in place, which we've done. And it's just unlocking this at the last location now. All right. Where do you want it? Come on, give me some idea. Oh, looks like it's a round robin. That's cool. So we can just pick it up from anywhere? Is that how this is going to work? Yes. Groovy. There we go. So, if I now come back in here, company employee list, can I now assign her, oops, this task? Let's find out. Cargo. Is it livestock? I think it is, isn't it? From the farm to the food processing plant. Brilliant. That's great news. So we give her maximum amounts. We got a tick there. That means it's going to count towards the increased level for Paris. And I think this guy here, somebody had a perk point. No? Did I imagine that? Oh, I have a perk point. Yes, I do. Yeah, let's reduce the food goods processing time. That seems like a sensible move. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drive until the game saves, and that will wrap up this particular episode and this series. In fact, it's been a lot of fun playing this game, learning how to play it, sharing that information and experience with you. I've really enjoyed it, I must say. Bit concerned I'm driving into a dead end here. Does that have a dead end? I think it does, doesn't it? Does it? I don't know. Who knows? Right. we're heading in the right direction. That's all that matters. Plus, it's a 40 kilometer limit here. That's interesting. That's the first time I've seen that. It's normally 50. That is interesting. Right, animals near the track. We don't need to worry about that. Rank up the speed. "65 kilometers an hour. I haven't seen that before either. Most interesting. There we go. All good. So all I'm looking for at this point is a save point. Once the game saves, I'm out of here basically. And that's this series over. I can go and start looking at another game. I think I'll have to put a review together for this because I've learnt a lot more than I knew or than I perceived during my first look gameplay review. And that kind of makes sense because, you know, that was some hours ago, and I have since unlocked and understood much more about the game, and that's definitely worth sharing with you guys. Maybe some of you are on the fence about whether or not to buy this game. I think it's great. Hopefully I've shown you plenty of footage to convince you that it's definitely worth considering. And don't forget, this is in early access, so it will evolve and improve over time. And that just makes it even better, in my opinion. And there it is. Saving content. Please do not exit the game, but that is now completed. We can definitely shift ourselves. So yeah, we're taking some meat to Dresden, but we're not really bothered about that. Cities closest to leveling up: Reims, Paris, and Luxembourg. So these are the three that we'll focus on next time. We got 4 drivers. They've all got tasks. And yeah. I'm not quite sure why that's pointing there. Should be pointing. Saarbrücken. Oh gosh, where are we going? Warehouse. It should be pointing over there. Why can't there be a shortcut route across here? That would take so much less time and effort. But anyway. Yes, we've definitely broken the back of the game. We've ranked up France, or Paris I should say, and we've got 4 drivers all actively working on something or other, which is great stuff. 2 drivers up there that need to come down and join in down the bottom here. But yeah, what a brilliant game. Really like it, really enjoying it. And hopefully I've created some entertaining and interesting video footage for you to enjoy. And hopefully your interest in the game has increased as well. But yeah, so wow, a long way to go before we get any more employees. But I think 4's enough for us right now. Thank you for watching, guys. See you in the next one. If there is a next one, take care. Until then, goodbye for now.